Hey guys, how you doing? It's Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA basketball previews and predictions today for Tuesday. It is March 11th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Ruby Tuesday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. All right, let's go to the Motor City where the Pistons are going to take on the Washington Wizards. Now, the Wizards, they're not bad in this situation here tonight because Detroit does not play well against Washington. In fact, did you know that the last 10 games, that Washington won 7 of those 10 games? So we'll see what happens tonight, and we're getting a nice little price tag if you do like Washington. 14.5 is the line for the Pistons, and 235 is the total. And according to our computer pick, we are going to go with the Pistons 122 to 103, the over/under at 226.28. So we do like this game to stay under total. Pistons are 7-3 the last 10 games, 8-2 on the point spread, 4-5-1 when it comes to the over/under, while the Wizards 4-6. 5-5 ATS and 4-6 to the under. Now, Washington did play last night against the Toronto Raptors. 119-104 was the final, and for Detroit, they played 2 nights ago, and it was a 119-112 victory over the Portland Trailblazers. And looking at the value index, I did have the Pistons listed at minus 6.42, and you're getting inflation here at 14.5. I have an 81.8% chance of winning here for the Detroit Pistons, but the chance of covering the spread does favor Washington at 59%. Your Kogo is listed at 49%, so it's a coin flip on the Kogo. Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. The law of average theory does favor Washington, and what the law of average theory is this. What you're looking for is you're looking for a team that lost their last game straight up in ATS versus a team that won their last game straight up in ATS, and that favors the Washington Wizards here tonight. I got 2 edges for Detroit, only 1 for the Wizards, which is pretty good if you're an edge player. And looking at the totals edges, I got 5 to the under, 4 to the over. And anytime Washington's on the road against a team with a 50 to 59.9 win percentage, 7-5 ATS. And while the Detroit 17-14 on the season, they've done very well ATS, 39-25-1, but only 15-15-1 at home this year. They're a better spread on the point spread team on the road, where they're 24-10. And for Washington, only 6 victories on the road this season, 16-14 ATS, and they're only 4-6 ATS in this building last 10 visits. Now, again, they played last night, and anytime you get an NBA team on 0 days rest, they're 12.5 to 15-point road dog, 10-8-1 against the point spread. So I'm going to lean with the Washington Wizards tonight and see if they can continue their magic against the Pistons. In fact, they are 7-3 straight up in the last 10 head-to-head meetings, so we'll see if Washington can get the W here tonight. All right, let's go to your next game between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Indiana Pacers. Now, the Pacers last game was a 121-103 victory over the Chicago Bulls, while the Cleveland Cavaliers, they beat the Milwaukee Bucks 112-100 was the score. That was 2 days ago. Now, tonight, the Pacers are going to be a home court underdog. That's right, Milwaukee a 2.5-point road favorite. 234.5 is the total, and we're going to lean with the Bucks in this one. 113.6 to 113, the over/under, 226.64. So we do like this game to stay under the total. Milwaukee is 7-3 straight up in their last 10, 6-4 ATS, while 5-5 when it comes to the over/under. And for the Pacers, they are 5-5 straight up, 6-3-1 ATS, and 80% of their last 10 basketball games have gone under the total. I did have Milwaukee listed at minus 5.1 on my value index. You can see they're 2.5. Chance of winning this game straight up does favor the Pacers, though, at 71.4% compared to 66.6%, and they also get the nod on the chance of covering at 76%. Kogo in this game is at 57%. Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. The Pacers' last 5 games have gone under, while Milwaukee's coming in on a 2-game losing streak. And when you look at the history between these two teams, the Pacers are 6-4 straight up, 5-5 ATS, and 7 of their last 10 basketball games, either in Milwaukee or Indiana. 70% of those games went over, and when Milwaukee travels to Indiana, for some reason, the high-scoring affairs, 9-1 to the over. Now, that kind of worries me, right? Because it's like the stock market. What goes up must come down, and it can't continue forever. I'm a little, obviously, when you look at this, you say, oh, wow, we should take the over, right? But not so fast, my friend, as Luis Corso would say. I think Indiana plus 2.5 is a pretty good line value. In fact, when they're 3-5 straight up as a home dog this year, and they normally the line, the final score is 121-123. So I think we got a good chance of getting, if that hook comes into play, I think the Pacers plus 2.5 could be a solid play here this evening. And before we check, I just wanted to check something here on division play. So Milwaukee and Indiana. They are 2 division opponents. So Milwaukee on the road versus division foes, 4-2 ATS. And let me see here for Indiana at home, 3-3 against ATS, 4-2 to the over. What about the over-under here for 3-2-1 to the over-under? All right, I'm going to go Pacers here, and let's see if we can get the dog money. All right, Clippers on a 3-game win streak right now. Going to be in at the New Orleans Pelicans. Was the Smoothie King Center or something like that, what they're called. Anyways, -6.5 is the line here for the Clip. 223 is the total, and we do have LA winning this one, 114-111 the over-under at 225.43. So we do like this game to go over the total. The Clippers 4-6 straight up, 2-8 against the keep saying puck line. 2-8 against the point spread, 5-5 to the over/under. And for the Pelicans, they are 4-6 straight up and ATS, and also 5-5 when it comes to the over/under, which I like because between you and the bookmaker, it's pretty balanced on the psychology of the markets, right? I did have -6.7, so fair market value if you do like the Clippers here tonight. Chance of winning this game straight up goes to LA at 68.1 compared to 47.6 for the Pelicans. Chance of covering, though, goes to the Pelicans at 62%, 49% of the Kogo, so it's pretty much of a coin flip right there. And looking at the streaks, Pelicans on a 4-game losing streak. They're 3-6 against teams with a 50 to 59.9 winning percentage. And for the ATS, 7-1-1 ATS against those B-type teams in the Raymond Report. And the history, if it's on our side tonight, 8-2 ATS for the Pelicans against the Clippers. And Clippers only 1-9 in this situation. And I'm curious, and I think it's called this. Let me see. I'll go get you that name. I know it has to do with the Smoothie King Center. I think that's what the name of the arena is here. Let me go right here, and it is the Smoothie King Center tonight, the game between the Clippers and the Pelicans. All right, guys, don't forget, you can get the free Raymond Report each and every day right here at atsstats.com. And today, your free tip sheet is the game between the Wizards and the Pistons. And if you scroll down right to the bottom on your iPhone or mobile device, you'll see it's a nice, clear look. In fact, let me go to the free Raymond Report. That's the I gave you the full version. But if you go to the free report, we give you some great stats and trends here at the bottom, and you can check them out each and every day right here at atsstats.com. Good luck.